to tell you about the day. We are late because I had an invader come into my home today. And of course, when I say we snuck out, because go as a couple and not with them. Why did they send us a bill? Hey girl, hey, welcome to my channel. I am Tish. I'm a wife, mom, leader over 40, navigating life, career, and purpose. And here on my channel, I document that via vlogs, and I will bring the camera along where I think that both of us could enjoy the moment. Welcome to today's vlog. If you're new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. I'm so glad that you are here. I do invite you to subscribe to my channel if you have not. Like this video and tell me where you're watching from, or just tell me hello down in the comment area. Today, we're going to just spend the day, hot summer day in Arkansas. My daughters and I and my mom, we're just gonna dilly-dally and pop in through a few stores. I can't do much, but what I can do, I'll definitely bring you along. All right, let's get this beautiful day started. Hey friend, hey. I am starting the vlog midday. I am behind at the driver's wheel. I feel good, and then I'm healing very well. We're at volleyball private lessons today, and y'all, I have to tell you about the day. We are late because I had an invader come into my home today. I was in my home office and I kept hearing like a shh, shh by my window. Look, thinking, okay, it may be a fly that's trapped in the curtain. And I go over and look down at it, and it's not a fly, because I look down at the floor and it is a big, gigantic lizard. I have a fear of lizards, not so much frogs or amphibians, but yeah, I do. Lizards, anything that pretty much can get in the water. Yeah, I don't even know how I'm describing it. Lizards, snakes, frogs, things like that. I'm not too scared of spiders, but when it comes to reptiles and amphibians and vomit, I have a panic attack. And it was just myself, my girls at home, and Charlie, our golden doodle, which is good for nothing. And my neighbors are gone out of town. There was one little neighbor, she's 13 years old, but she hunts, and we asked her if she was afraid of lizards. She said no. She was going to come over and help us out, or at least be there to provide us with support. But her golf cart battery was dead. She couldn't get to our house. So I had to call my husband, frantic, and ask him to stop what he was doing in his work. I need you home now. And sure enough, he knew the severity of how I would probably have burned down the house trying to run from this lizard. He came home and he got it. Thank goodness for my good old country husband, who tends to not be fearful of much. And if he is, y'all, he doesn't show it, but I mean, he literally grew up in the country, not just like the geographic of being in Arkansas. He's country and woods country. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful, because if I had me a pretty boy and he was just as afraid as I was, the relationship couldn't work. It couldn't work. One of us has to have guts. One of us has to be bold and strong and take care of nature. I'll be strategic in planning and getting us ahead in life, but when it comes to getting us ahead in survival from nature, I'm not going to do it. All right, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm having to calm myself down I had my daughter run on in and go start practice because we are late. I'm going to gather my things and go in there because I did not get to finish my work day or the things that need to get done for work, for business, and all of that because that lizard invaded my time and my space. That I did not hurt myself because when my youngest was trying to help my husband get trapped the lizard, and we're not talking about a little bitty baby lizard that can fit on your pinky. We're talking about a big thing. He thinks it's a salamander. I don't care. They're all in the alligator family. But I jumped up on my kitchen counter and I'm just hoping that I did not hurt my stomach and any other thing that's healing. My gosh. Good morning, girl. It is the next day. I just took a peek to see what was the last thing that I covered yesterday, and it was me at Belk. Yes, didn't do store hopping at all yesterday. After my kid did her volleyball lesson, we grabbed something to eat. I got gas and we got on the road to head back home, and all I had the energy for when I made it home was the computer work that I didn't do because the lizard destroyed my computer plans. And so I stayed on the computer for maybe about an hour and a half. When I got home, it started to storm and I needed to wash my braids terribly because my head itched. It itched and itched. It was dry, and I had been putting oil. I oil my scalp regularly, but my hair needed to be washed. So that's what I did last night. So I have a hat on today, and it is now 6:36, and I just took the youngest dropped her off at volleyball. Because we live far away, well, when I say far away, that's kind of dramatic. We do not live close to her school. So I was going to sit outside and just wait for her because practice is going to be maybe an hour, 45 minutes. But my husband asked me to run an errand for him, and that's what I'm getting ready to do now. And then I'm going to go home. I'm going to cover these grays with the Tarte Dap and Go. I think that's what it's called. The Tarte Dap and Go, and get dressed for today. Noontime, there will be a gavel installation for Rotary, and I will be installed as the new Rotary president for my area. And after that, it is meetings all the way up until like 4:30 today. So kind of, a steady afternoon. One thing I realized, y'all, being on bed rest, and I remember feeling this way when I had my girls many moons ago, that I do too much. And even with me pulling back some, once upon a time, I'd say in my heyday, late 20s, late 20s, in my 30s, I would just wanted to stay busy, because at one point in time, I was a part of hustle culture. That's what was being pushed out, and made it it made people feel like you are not doing nothing if you're not doing a lot. So when I got into my 40s, I realized I don't like that. And then having younger girls doing a lot of busy work with no real measure of success behind it, it's like, why are you doing that? And you can dedicate some of this time to your children. And that's what I started to do. Well, I think over time we still need to adjust. We need to analyze and adjust. And with me having to move slower mid to late June, early July, it made me realize, okay, now it's time to analyze and adjust. There are some areas where I can say no, or I can slow down. I don't always have to be a leader, a leader with a title. That's what I'm trying to say. A leader with a title. Because sometimes you can be a part of things, and there's like this faithful few that is going to show up all the time, that is going to have the ideas, that's going to be a part of implementing the plan, and you can get burned out. And if you are a part, when I say you, I'm specifically, I'm gonna go back to saying me. And if this applies to you, take what you can, toss what you can. But I may be invited to be a part of several things. And because I have a heart to serve, because I am able to strategize, I'm able to execute, I am often asked to be a part of initiatives, projects, etc., which is a good thing. But the past few weeks made me realize taking time to just sit. I sat in my living room and did not have anything to do. And I'm processing my thoughts, y'all. I have been able to do that within the past 8 months, because I decided to change some things career-wise. And when I do sit down in my living room, and either I'm reading or just talking to my girls, I go, I prayed for this. I actually prayed for this. I rarely get bored. And I found myself getting bored. And instead of filling the time with that and going to my computer and adding things to do, I sat in boredom. And I appreciated it because I prayed for slow times. All of this to say, I realize that I need to be very observant about what I continue to add to my calendar. And if it doesn't actually add value to my purpose, what fulfills me, what gives me joy, just because I'm able to do it does not mean that I have to do it. Just like if you're able to buy the things does not necessarily mean that you have to spend the money. Just because you can doesn't always say that you have to. And this is a good moment for me to assess. Someone mentioned or sent me some information about a board that was accepting applications. And, I love to serve. And my comment was, I'm boarded out. I'm boarded out. It is time for other people to step up and fulfill roles. I'm a natural born leader, but that doesn't mean that I have to lead absolutely everywhere I go with a title. I can also lead from afar. I can continue to lead my children. I can continue to use social media to spread my message and presence far and beyond. Okay, that is my TED Talk. I hope that what you can keep from that, you can, and if you can't, just go ahead and toss it. Friend girl, I am about to sign off right now because the husband is calling. And usually when he gives me a task, bless his heart, he's going to call me and tell me the instructions. He's going to text it. He's going to call back. And if I don't answer, he's going to continue to call. Men. Y'all, I keep looking over by the window where I saw the lizard. I think I told you all the story about the lizard. Did I not? I think I did. I probably missed a day. I want to say I probably missed yesterday. Sorry for the rumbling. I'm locked in. I picked up the camera probably 2 days ago, and this vlog is splotchy because this has been a very busy week. A very busy week for me. And I planned all of these things well before my surgery, thinking, oh, it's going to be okay. But everything happened all in this week. When I talked to you, I believe we were at volleyball practice. And today that I'm recording this, it's Friday. Yesterday on Thursday, I was installed as my local Rotary Club's president. And I brought my camera to do recording and all that. But my mind was not there. But I was just giving you an update on what happened on yesterday. As soon as Rotary Club was over, I went directly into work mode. I had a few meetings scheduled, and I sat and had to prepare for meetings today. Needed to get presentations together, write notes, all of that. And this evening, my husband and I, we snuck out. We snuck out and went to have dinner, and we did a little bit of walking while enjoying a dessert. And of course, when I say we snuck out, because if we would have told our girls, we'll have to give them the whole spiel of why we chose to go as a couple and not with them. And of course, with Life 360, y'all, they tracked us down, they called us and gave us the third degree questioning session and told us that they were going to go and eat whatever they wanted, which that's what we intended. Why did they send us a bill? Why did they send us a bill? They did. They did. But I did capture a little bit of footage, like late into the evening. I was like, I could show my friends a little bit of what I'm doing, and I did. I also, what else? Tomorrow, which will be Saturday, I am offering a free workshop to my community. And the title of it is Walk Into Any Room with Confidence, How to Make a Strong First Impression, How to Speak with Confidence, and we're going to go over, proper introductions or getting them comfortable with introducing yourself, being confident in a room, whether you know the people in there or not. I have been wanting to do something like this for a while. And I'm going to be offering 2 free courses. This one is going to be tomorrow about confidence, body language, public speaking 101, like very basic. It's only going to be an hour. I'm hoping that the room isn't packed. If I get under 10, that's like my sweet spot, because I do want it to be kind of intimate, so it's a safe space, especially with this being a free class. And then next Saturday, the workshop is going to be a very basic intro to dining etiquette, and that's usually like the most popular workshop that draws people in. That is, but teaching soft skills is one thing that I enjoy doing. I absolutely love the response each and every time. This week, I volunteered and taught 2 different sets of kids. The first group was preteens. The second group were between the ages of 7 and 10. I love them. We had a great time. And I love when any age group, and I think I've mentioned this before, whenever I am presenting these workshops, the engagement is amazing. I do realize that children are not my ministry, and it makes me have a greater appreciation for teachers and educators, because I'll hear them say how I want to, during the summer or the breaks, they're tired, but they can't wait to get back to their kids, and they love on them and they pour into them. You have to have a calling for that. The organization that I went and spoke with, it focuses and surrounds itself on the child, on the youth, and then also provides services to their families. That is a calling. It is a beautiful calling, and it's not bad for someone to know, I love the kids. Let me know what I can donate to the youth program. Let me know what I can do for it, but I can't be with them all day long. I can't be with them all week long. Give me an hour. You stay there though. You stay there. Don't leave me in here with them. I have the utmost respect for educators, and I'm not just saying that because I do not envision myself being a secondary educator. So I guess because I hadn't talked to you, I just went on and rambled. Got a workshop tomorrow. Excited about that. I took a Benadryl because, and I'm saying this to say I'm going to have to go ahead and cut this off, find me something to wear tomorrow. I'm fine tuning my presentation, making sure I have it saved on my flash drive, packing what I need, like my clicker. Just trying to get prepared because the workshop is in the morning. But I washed my hair Wednesday night, and I have been using, and I'm not going to say the product that I've been using because I love the brand. I love the brand, and it may not be the brand that's breaking me out, but I'm saying this to say I washed my hair, and the products that I used when I first got my braids, I had my hair down and I used the mousse to crinkle the hair. And ends of the hair would touch my arm and I would start breaking out. I naturally thought, oh, I'm getting mosquito bit. But then I realized this is the exact point where the tip of the hair is touching my skin and I'm breaking out. So I'm like, okay, it has to be the product. And then, so I just stopped using it. No issues. Washed my hair with a different shampoo, but then I used the leave-in conditioner from this brand that I love, and it smells so good. It smells like sweet potato pie. It's, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love what it does to my hair, but I started to break out. Everywhere my hair touched, I broke out. And I am still, and I've been keeping my hair in a bun just to avoid it from touching any part of my skin. So now that it's been in a bun for 2 days, I keep putting it up. I'm still itching in areas. And when I take a Benadryl, I'm fine. So could it be the products that I'm using? Could it be anesthesia wearing off? I don't know, but I'm getting flustered with breakouts. And then this evening, which, I have a Benadryl, I started to itch along here, along my chin. So I'm thinking, okay, hair has not touched it. What could it be? I don't know. I went on and took the Benadryl so I don't have any complications on tomorrow. Y'all, I have been talking to you for 9 minutes because I missed you. I missed talking to you. That's what I'm doing. So I'm getting ready. You want to see one of the slides? Let me turn you around. There it is. And this is PowerPoint. And I'm still old school. I will use AI, but Canva is my friend. We go together real bad. But this is the cover slide for the workshop on tomorrow. And what I did for this, because this is a free workshop, I didn't include the location, which I guess I could add the location on here, but my thought was I could go ahead and just save this as a PDF. And whenever I wanted to host something free, I could just use this one versus having to go in and edit the location, the date, and all of that. So that's why you don't see like the location, date, and all of that, because this is going to be in the free category, and I could just use this each time I'm ever asked to speak on presence, first impressions, walking into a room with confidence, and all of that. All right, y'all. I'm going to sign off and for tonight, and then I will see you tomorrow, which will be Saturday. Workshop is now over, and one of my friends and I are gonna eat lunch before I go and edit and do the reviews, see what the reviews are looking like. This class was great. It was intimate, just like I wanted. The information was well received. The participation was great. And then after that, one of my friends that was in the workshop, we went to eat lunch. And then I was tired. I went to Walmart, needed to grab, what did I need? Mouthwash and toner. And y'all, I came home. I sat on the couch, did not move for the rest of the evening until it's time to go to bed. Today it is Sunday. We're getting ready to go to church, so I'm going to get ready to end the vlog here. But first, let me show you what I'm wearing. Still keeping with the red, white, and blue theme for the month, I've tried to tap into my themed colored outfits, and I am wearing this navy knit short sleeve top, and I like the ruffle collar. I love the sleeves. This is J. Crew. This red, white, and blue skirt I have been loving ever since it has been on the racks at Walmart. It was, I want to say, $24 or $30, but I liked it. I just didn't want to pay that much. So, of course, I waited till it went on sale, and I got this for $9. And, y'all, this is my first time putting on a heel since the surgery. And Since I'm just going to church, we're not doing a lot of walking around, I put on these brown shoes. I had on my blue flats, but I was like, you know what, let me push the envelope and break up the patriotic look with the brown sandal. And my jewelry is pretty much the same. I put this link necklace on. This too is from J. Crew, everyday earrings, and I just did something completely different with the headband and went with my blue buffalo check. But that is the Sunday outfit for the day. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. I just gave you what I could. I enjoy having you be a part of my channel family. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, like this video, and tell me where you're watching from down in the comment area. Until the next video, have a great day. Bye.